Hello, Sharky. Good morning. I haven't streamed in so long. Have I forgotten how to do it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. How are you? I'm making my Instagram a story. Twitch.tv/Catboy. My phone's got it memorized like Axel from that game. Kingdom Hearts probably is how it's pronounced. Ooh, baby. Hell yeah. Ooh. I'm excited. I forgot how to voice act. I forgot how to stream. We're going to have a very interesting little morning, everybody. Ooh, baby. Maybe I should talk about it on Blue Sky, too. Yeah, let me copy that. Copy that link. A new post. Miles Edgeworth. I'm streaming for the first time since before Christmas. Come hang, we solving mysteries. Bazinga. Hi. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ugh. I forgot. I got started a little late on my stream stuff, and then of course there were some things I had to readjust because everything always disconnects if you haven't touched it in a second. Cozy, hello-zy. And I'm just like, all right, I gotta reconnect to this thing, reconnect that thing. And also, I got started a little late. We're moving and grooving, y'all. I have some fun, and probably Big Lurk. Oh my gosh, Cozy, I see. Okay, good luck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but we have some exciting news if you haven't been paying attention in the Discord, which probably you have. I know Sharky has, but it's so crazy to me. Ooh, baby, baby. Is it time? Is it happening? Ah! It works. Everything works. Huzzah! Squad-a-law! We are off. Yes. Hello, gamers. What's up, gamers? It is me. It is I, the boy, the cat, the myth, the legend, mostly a myth. Almost entirely a myth. Do I exist? I don't know. Maybe. That's a pretty existential question I've just asked myself. All right, gamers, listen. We had a very exciting couple of weeks. Christmas was fun. Cozy got me a stream deck. That was very cool of her. She's the sweetest, you guys. So now I can play games on my computer and off my computer. And I got her an iPad. She's gonna be drawing. It's gonna be so cute. But more important than that, let's go. Hold on, let me open up a new tab first. And then make sure. Yeah, let's go over here. Open up that busy browser. That Doug Bowser browser. Look at this. Last time I streamed, we had 400 subscribers, and now we have 1.3K. Our videos, we had one short that did gangbusters. It's approaching 500,000 views over here. Sheesh. So that's cool. And so YouTube, as an algorithm, has started to pick up our stuff a little more. So I mean, this shadow video today, this is pretty high, 37 views after 3 hours. For us, that's pretty crazy. So I'm very excited about that. We are kind of making a determined push towards more YouTube stuff. I didn't connect the game capture. It was on Fields of Mysteria before. Could it be? There it is. Hi, gamers! Okay, I think I needed to kind of squish it out, though, huh? Something like there, I think. Okay. Hell yeah. Bubba Wallace, hello! Did you have a good Christmas? Happy New Year, babies. Even though it's the 8th. Both Christmas and New Year's were on a Wednesday. And, like, I wasn't gonna start a new case for us to play just, like, a little bit of it week to week. So I missed a bunch of streams, but it's so lovely. Okay. We had a big rest. We're gonna continue. Or maybe we're gonna load. A turnabout forsaken! Here we go. I gotta remember how to voice act, everybody. I gotta do it. I'm gonna figure it out. A turnabout forsaken. So lovely to have you return. Thank you! So lovely to have you here. Oh, I hereby call this thing. It's skipping ahead. The committee is gathered here in the sight of the goddess to pass the fair and frank judgment. Oh, it's him! The purpose of this hearing is to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Whoa. That's a big building. Are you? Whoa. Why are you wearing that raincoat? Was that the one from the first case? No! Oh! Ah! No! Oh my god! Did she get pushed off? Did she get straight up murdered? That's a pretty tall building. Is she on top of that building, or are we getting bamboozled narratively? Ah! Okay, Faraday. No, no, no. Yeah. Will you please stop pacing, detective? You're kicking up dust. What dust? But I swept the floors 3 times already. Then sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you just stand there, cool as a cucumber? We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Judge Cavell pretty much spelled it out. Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the committee for prosecutorial excellence. So I'm gonna hit you with this hammer now. As such, you give me little choice but to report back on your continued transgressions. No doubt you will be called to appear before the committee in due course. She said that I would be called to appear before the committee, nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together again? I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. I've never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become a defense attorney? A defense attorney, I mean? An offense attorney. He shoots, he scores! Because I won't let you! You're Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor, you hear me? To become a defense attorney, huh? The circumstances of my father's death set me on a path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well. And his work as a defense attorney. Are you gonna keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? It's me, Fender, not Sonic the Hedgehog. We sound alike, but we're not the same. Something tells me you've got a big decision ahead of you, one only you can answer. Who else? Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this. Really, Detective, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? The next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Oh, really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. I'll starve to death. But you thought about it, didn't you? For only a moment. We're busy in here. Come back later. Was there a knock at the door? I don't know who you are. Hey there, is the prosecutor in? A prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside and I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is red as a tomato. Red face, squinted teeth. Let's see. I said we're busy. Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. It's nothing an injection can't cure. Hello? Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much. Eek! No thanks, pal. I'm healthy as can be. And who might you be?
Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. The name's Needler!
Florence Needler! Oh, that got me. Love it. Very good. No notes. I don't know if this will be your voice, but let's see.
I'm a nurse at Hurts Hospital. Stop!
How do they keep doing this? What do you mean? Well, nobody here is hurt, so are you sure you have the right room?
Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling all right? Suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection that'll...
I'll be fine, thank you. Could you please just tell us what you're doing here?
Huh? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait right here, I'll go grab her.
Wait. Too late. I wonder who she brought along. If she's here from a hospital, maybe it's a patient. Someone like you cut to size with your trademark... Wait. Someone you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit? What exactly is that supposed to mean? See, that right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do you? Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. Edgeworth, come on with that. You gotta take hints a little more. Oh. Hello, bandage girl.
Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts?
Hello? Thoughts on what?
You don't recognize me?
Oh, is that Kay? There was something about her. Something familiar.
This had your...
No, it's not Kay.
This had your name on it. So I thought, just maybe...
So you really did put somebody in the hospital. Don't be ridiculous, detective. But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day. Is it Kay? Be that, like, does she have amnesia? Is that what we're doing? Be that just may.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. What color? Well, she's not in there.
I'm so sorry. What she's trying to say is, she has amnesia.
Yeah, that's Kay. It's gotta be. Amnesia?
Yes, at least, that's what they tell me.
Okay, I'll give her, if this is Kay, then I'll give her the Kay voice.
That's what they tell me.
So I'll change Needler's voice.
Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You gotta feel for them.
Do I, though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep, if you ask me. Whoa, tough break, but don't you worry, all right? Since you had his card, that means you must really know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. So just sit back and we'll take it from here. Right, sir? At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity.
Really? Will you?
It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes. Now that's a Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss. You're as good as healed. Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. Who are you? Where do we even start? So do you remember your name, miss?
I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
So she's only been in the hospital for a day.
No way, that's amazing. How did you figure it out so fast?
How can one person be so emotionally draining?
They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help her out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find.
And did you find anything apart from my business card?
Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a pretty unique design, right?
What? This pin? What the heck? That Yatagarasu pin, does that mean... But it can't be. Kay, is it really you?
Kay?
Whoa! Your name. It's you, isn't it, Kay?
I'm Kay?
Come on, Kay, you really don't remember?
G-Mama, hello! How are you?
Good morning. Look, it's me, Gummy. That's what you always call me.
Gummy? But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite.
A morning snooze? Hell yeah.
Get it. Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the kid I know? You're nothing like her. Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Lumiere still can't believe they knew people would be down bad for this man, so they named him Edgeworthy. Whoa. Boom, baby. Lumiere, hello. It's not that he's wrong, exactly, but...
So what kind of person was I before?
Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy, and oh yeah, you're a great thief.
A great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dressers and vaults, or...
Steal? But that must be so awful for the people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all. I don't think that did her much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just the kind of person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit!
It's what she was wearing when they found her.
That would have been good to show us also.
But we had to get her to change out of it and put on hospital clothes, and that's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Could it have something to do with how Kay lost her memory? I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out. Please do, Detective.
Boy, they really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we'd better leave it there for now. Memory loss.
I'm sorry, I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is, how do I put it into words? You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant.
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network, then?
No, not quite. Does she not remember the world at all? We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pin the only item on her person when you received her, Nurse Needler?
There was a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much use to you.
I'll be the judge of that. Can you please show them to us?
Well, all right then. In no particular order, I present.
A jammin' ninja mask? Was she at a show or something? A letter, and it's addressed to Kay.
Well, you just said... They said moments ago that there was nothing with her name on it.
You'll be the judge, but I thought you were a prosecutor. The nurse be lying. Big building? Alright, next a ticket stub, and finally... a fake flower, the kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with, too. It's a corsage, Detective, and they're usually worn by women.
And that's it, so anything useful in there?
Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not seeing a connection between any of them. I should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance.
Scooby-Doo.
Is that a toilet joke? I missed it. I didn't check on my brother. He's in LA. What's he doing there? Is he going la la la? Oh, this is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? We can't just let her stay like this forever. Calm down, Detective. I have an idea. You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir, so what is it? Look closely at the ticket stub.
Oh, it's for the viewing platform on top of the big building.
The big building? You know the place?
Everyone knows it's silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say that if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. Tee.
Oh, right. No, excuse me. No, it's fine. I had a Ov checked in on me, and I was just like, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "What's wrong?" I hadn't heard. No, yeah. Steffi, hello. But then I immediately forgot because I have ADHD. Yeah, but I'm glad that he's doing all right. It sounds like. But holy moly. Okay. Big building viewing platform entry 44728 student. Use limited to day of purchase. This is yesterday's date, and the ticket is only valid on the date specified. Plus, it's a stub, which means you used it, right? I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find? Now, just like that? The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps. The message in goobs. In goobs? We're all a bunch of goons. CAO, I'm walking here. California has been on fire a lot recently, but yeah, we're quite far away. But thank you for checking in on us. We're so far away, I had no idea that was happening. You know what I mean? What about the thing with your committee? It's not for a little while yet. We have time.
Great, so can I leave Kay with you?
That would be for the best, but if you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alrighty then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hurts Hospital, okay? I can come running with the syringe or 3, whatever you might happen to be.
Yes, thank you. I won't be needing that particular service. Now then, detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay. Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
She looks so different. Like, I never imagined her hair could just be down. You just gonna leave her in, like, her hospital clothes? Like, and an extra sweater that somebody gave her? So according to this pamphlet, the big building is 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform on up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area. How very kind of you, detective. All right, I think it's time we headed inside.
Look out, the big building. It's about to fall.
We gotta do something. What do you mean, do something?
No, please, I'm begging you, stop.
What?
Arg, it's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts just aren't gonna get through to him.
What? What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid. Oh. Cut. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's Julie Powers?
No. She's from the first game.
I'm so sorry. We were shooting a movie. Could you,
Ah, yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective. Sorry. Really had me there for a second.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oh, gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down. That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. This isn't how amnesia works. Amnesia doesn't make you forget what a movie is. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had any time to, like, really look up what's going on. But global warming's not real, everyone. Don't forget. Don't forget. But also don't forget, listen, under the Trump administration, fires are at an all-time high, and they're gonna rename it the Gulf of America. You know, what the American people have really been craving and asking for. Things we've been, you know, like healthcare, whatever. Who cares about that? I want to name a Gulf after us, actually. That's what I want. Is that the guy who plays the bad Sonic game? It's me. Hello. Cloudion. Welcome. Also, guys, yeah, so I mentioned it earlier, but there's a few more people in here now. Listen, since the last time I streamed, our YouTube channel has taken off in a somewhat significant way. And I'm very pleased to announce that we're almost at, hold on. Wait, I can just do this. Yeah, we're at 1,300 subscribers right now. When I think last I streamed, we were at like 400. So, this also caught fire, if you will. That's pretty good. I'm super stoked on it. We are, kind of making a lot of small moves to, this for me, just to take a quick break from the game, but this for me is kind of how you say, a sign that, like, hey, I think that things are working with this channel. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the burp check. Just kidding. That was me. I think things are starting to head pad Trinity. Oh my gosh, Cozy's hi comfy is so stuck in my head. It's perfect. Hi, it's like, hi, Cozy, and she's like, hi, comfy, and it's very cute. And I like that it's become the way to start the episode. But yeah, so not that we haven't been taking the channel seriously or anything, but I think this is a sign that like we're gonna start taking it a little more seriously. Like we're gonna kind of focus on it more than we have been, and that's very exciting because YouTube is it, baby. We're getting there. We have the subscribers, which is the easy part. And we still have a ways to go on watch time. So y'all, if you do, you know, like just watching the video, we make the videos for you to watch them, of course, and all that. But like, but we hope you like them because watch time is the thing. Yeah! All right, back to the case. I don't know why. Listen, if this is a real movie, there would be PAs blocking off the filming area. 3 civilians couldn't just fucking walk right up. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. But they did let them in the building. That's a big-ass trunk for such a short tree. Whoa, get a load of that view. Feel the sun on your face.
Eek, the wind. It's very strong up here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away. Speak for yourself. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk will help. Kay, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use. And then be like, get out of here, we're filming. Yeah. No, it's like, that's the thing, like, it's, the film industry is very interesting because you can go to film school and spend however many years at film school, and then most of the time, the first jobs you're gonna get out of film school are just like the grunt PA work, if at all, right? And so it's like you'll spend 10 plus hours a day just standing on a street or guarding a van or like whatever, when you're trying to be a cameraman or like whatever. And that's pretty rough. It's pretty unfortunate.
All right, I don't know if this will be of any help at all, but...
Oh! Interrogating her.
But I remember. I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. It's so high up and the wind is so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember I don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
I was prepped to go to film school out of high school, but it was too expensive. And thankfully, so like it was a rough situation where I would have needed to take out a student loans for almost all of it. And the school I got accepted to was like, it was going to be like $120,000 or something. Which, like, I didn't really, you know, back when I was trying to go to high school, I didn't really, that's a ton of money, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't feel like I properly understood how unachievable getting that much money is. And so, like, we weren't able to do that, and thank God, because now I didn't have to have any student loans, which is one of the worst kinds. They're one of the worst kinds of loans. Don't get a student loan if you can help it, everybody. You might not be able to, but, it's a death sentence, in my opinion. No dice, huh?
I'm sorry, I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, sir, maybe just this once. Try not to be so intimidating, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare on me. Nobody asked for your opinion, detective. Rebuttal.
I still can't be sure if I've even been here before.
Hold it!
Hold it, Ta. Well, this ticket stub says otherwise.
But I don't remember coming here at all. I can't even imagine wanting to come here. It's so high and the wind is so strong, it's terrifying.
Hold
it! Memories, not Kay. Kay used to love places like this, though.
But am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't even think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell or a child? It doesn't bear thinking about.
There's a fence around all of us, and it's plenty high. There's really no need to worry.
If you say so. I just don't remember anything!
Hold it!
If nothing is coming to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Ah, cherry blossoms!
Go on.
I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. And there was a red something.
She got anxiety with her amnesia. She's like a whole different person. So it was raining, she was underneath the cherry tree, and she saw something red from where she stood. But what?
Was it something I said?
No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we can explore it further.
But from under the cherry tree, I think I saw something red.
Okay, I didn't look at any of the evidence. How much of this can I, like, look at? Dear Kay, don't worry. I'll make sure you get your precious thing back, Rosie. Alright, that's nothing. Oh. Viewing platform. Tree. Stand. Okay. Well, let's just press this. How about
Hold it!
There's something red. Can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. That's all I can say.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
The stand? A red concession stand? Yes, I think that was it! Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's all right. If you could just add what you've told us to your testimony.
But there was someone walking towards me from beyond the concession stand.
The stand in question is the one behind you, correct?
Misty, hello.
Good morning.
That's right! I remember the red color and the person walking toward me from beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning. Could you not see their face, or did you simply not know who they were?
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure.
So all we have to go on is a person walking toward her from beyond the concession stand. And the fact that she saw this from beneath the cherry tree. Okay. So, is that... I mean, I don't see why that, like, wouldn't be physically possible. Is it, was it...
Objection!
No, okay. Come on! Alright. The judge is like, no, you can't berate the witness like this. It was a game of I Spy. Okay, let me just press this last thing, I guess. Maybe there's not evidence to present. Doesn't have to be related to how you lost your memory, but if anything floats up at all, just say it.
Really? Well, let's see. Oh, the cotton candy from that stand there. I don't know why, but it just came to me.
If you're hungry, you only have to say. You want cotton candy? You got it, my treat.
Thank you. It would make my day.
I have to get something out of her somehow. Maybe if I pressed her a little, I can shake something loose. Okay, so I guess it's got to be this third thing, but was it that they were wearing a mask?
Objection!
No. I feel like maybe it's supposed to be obvious, but I'm being a silly Billy. Cotton candy, that sounds good. Hell yeah. How you doing, Steffi? How's your morning going? Ooh, baby. Okay. Let me press this again.
Hold it!
Standing question was behind you. Remember the red color and the person walking toward me from beyond it. You saw it from the cherry tree. You couldn't see their face, but I don't know. I mean... I don't have a lot of other shit. This isn't a red, this is a magenta flower. It specifically says that. Well... I don't know. Okay, so this is like the front view of it. And this is the side view. So this is the big gazebo behind it. I mean, okay. I don't know. I gotta look it up, I guess. This is the first puzzle of the game, you guys. Miles Edgeworth 2 spoiler-free locker. Here's the one I was using, baby. This case is short, it looks like, according to this. Okay. Or, oh, no, this is the wrong... Oh, shoot. It's the wrong game! Wrong kid died! Miles Edgeworth 2... Spoiler-free walkthrough. Please and thank you. Is this the one I was using? Yeah, okay. Alright. Turnabout Forsaken. Alright, what do we got? Blah, blah, blah. Is it? I do have to present the pamphlet. I don't understand what's wrong with this statement.
Objection!
It doesn't look like anything should be wrong. I feel like that's what they were leading me towards, but that didn't seem to be. You say that you saw someone over there beyond the stat. Oh, beyond the stand? Well. Well, behind her right now, I think is what they did. Took work off because of an injury. Oh no, I hope you're doing better now. Oh my gosh. What is it? Is it okay to ask what happened, or if not, that's quite all right. And that they were walking towards you.
Yes, I could see them getting closer.
Are you sure it wasn't a ghost?
No, it was a person, I'm sure of it.
I guess, okay. I guess beyond the stand. There is no beyond the stand. But from where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have had to have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person?
Eek!
I guess wasn't taking it as literally as that.
I'm not lying, I promise. Whoa! Somebody read the stand. Somebody read, and they were on the other side. She's gone crazy. They were walking toward me, getting closer and closer. And then they, ah!
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the matter? You all right? You're here. We're here. Whatever it is, it can't hurt you.
I was pushed and I fell. By a person in a red raincoat.
Person in a red raincoat who could walk on air, and who has supposedly pushed her off the building? None of this makes any sense, not the least of which nobody could fall from this height and survive. Oh my goodness. A policeman. Attention everyone, please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in? Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in this building, sir. Oh my god. A body? Whose body, exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it, but what we do know is the victim is a young woman, and that her name is Kay. What the blazing? What do you mean? What? Huh? Oh my god. Is the red raincoat a real urban legend? I thought it was a Mob Psycho joke. Man, I need to watch more of Mob Psycho. Well, I feel like, going through Dan to Dan, I'm realizing, I mean, like, of course this makes sense, but I've just sort of never really considered it. But, like, different countries kind of have their own, you know, like urban legends. Like, I had to have it explained to me. This isn't really, like, a spoiler, but I guess in Japanese classrooms, they have, like, a lot of times they'll have a human kind of, like a plastic model of a human diagram that half of it has like a skin and the other half has like all the organs and stuff, you know? And so like that can be, and that's just for education, but like it can be scary for a lot of people, and so it kind of just evolved into you know what I mean, like a thing people turn into, like a scary monster. And so I could imagine I don't know about the red raincoat thing, but maybe it's a Japanese kind of folklore thing. I had a really bad cough for about a month, and with the pressure from the coughing fits started enough tension to dislocate the tailbone. No! Oh my god. I'm so glad you're doing better. Oh my goodness. No, we gotta focus on Mob Psycho. But Solo Leveling Season 2 just came out, so that's got priority at the moment. Which, thank God, because I needed something to fill the Dan void for a season. Sheesh. Okay, alright, okay. That's not Kay. But that person does look familiar. Oh, this is the Prosecutorial Excellence Chamber. In the big building? Wait, this room? Officer, isn't this... Yes, sir. This is the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. It's so good. We watched the one that came out, but not anything else. So it's here now. I knew that they'd moved it out of the prosecutor's building. But I had no idea that they'd come here. Also, we're watching Squid Game, and certainly no spoilers, but Sheesh is that show. I went into it expecting it to be bad, and it has. I think it's better than season 1 currently. So holy moly. It's Needler. Okay, I'm glad she's back.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth and K2.
Whoa, hello. That's a Granny Smith apple if I ever seen one.
How are you all doing? Is Kay feeling any better?
We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be?
This is my grandma. Hold on one second. Her name's Hilda Hertz, Sonny. And who the heck might you be?
Oh, they're like holding hands. That's very cute.
And who the heck might you be? Ahem.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name, Hertz. Is she...
Yep, she's the director of Hertz Hospital.
Ever watched Squid Game? Give me Solo Leveling. Why, she look like EGAT? She does. This old fogey woman. Woman is the head of the hospital.
Don't you old fogey me, you danged.
Reprobate? I don't know what that word means. Ahem. How did she do that? Whoa, sounds like you're kind of a big deal, ma'am.
Oh, that's not... Ahem, not wrong at all. Huh? Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. He's the one with amnesia.
It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert. Just on the reprobate? Okay. Cattoid, hello. Is that like Podtoid? Welcome. I like your username. Reprobate? Okay, thank you. What is that? What does that word mean? I know a lot of words, but I don't really know that word.
Want me to fix those brow furrows of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
You sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, all right then. Now, I don't got a dang thing more to say to none of you. You go on about your business, you hear? As long as that business doesn't involve messing with the deceased body, I got work to do.
Unprincipled? But what's my high school gonna do? It's bad. It's silly. That's a silly joke. Wait, please,
Not a dang thing, I tell you.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, huh, pal? Whoa! Oh my god.
Oh, didn't I mention Grandma's also a coroner? She's in charge of this case, which means... Ouch! Which means exactly that.
What do you mean, exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine. I can't escape. She just smiling. Alrighty, school. Alternative predestined to damnation. Ooh, baby. Cattoid, cat-shaped, or adjacent, like humanoid. Ah, I like it. Hell yeah. I'm that. I'm cattoid. I'm cat-shaped. Kinda. Ah!
Well, you've got a body to be looking at. We've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
This person kind of looks familiar, though. What the heck is their deal? Your friendship. Oh, come on. What does it matter as long as we have permission to investigate? What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? All right, let's get to work.
That person over there is called K, right? Surely that means I can't be the K you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out, but don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it.
Thanks.
A K who lost her memory and a victim who shares her name. Both meeting their respective fates here at the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memories. I'd stake my life on it. Beep, bop, boop, bop. Wow! Hell yeah. Alright. Let's look at a candle. An enormous semicircular desk with seating for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend. I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Brown Table, right? Whoops, guess that wasn't it. The Newts of the Brown Table. The knives of the Brown Stable. Further and further from the mark, but I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it for now. Things had gone... There's a lot of blood over there. Things had gone as they were meant to. I'd be standing at this podium right now. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died. Although it would have been that much harder to investigate had my badge been taken away. The best thing I can do right now for all parties involved is to get the truth behind this incident. Yeah, let's look at that blood. Wow! Oops. Is she evidence? K. Faraday. Okay. It's a statue of the goddess of justice. Oh, that was Edgeworth. You know, you sure know your stuff, sir. So, does she dole out blessings or what? She's not that kind of goddess, detective. She's a symbol of the sanctity of the law. The scales represent justice, the sword retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality. Scour the scene, look at this blood. There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. That's just jam. It's just, yeah, it's like if it's in Danganronpa, that's just pink ink. It's fine. Judging by the amount and how it has spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed. Can't wait for tales of the square table, or better yet, the triangle table. I hear those nights get to the point. But the body's on that table behind us, sir. How come? Can only surmise the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder. The statue? Whoa, this is one big statue, but what's it even for? The Goddess of Justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against corrupt prosecutors. The table burnt. That's just ketchup, guys. Come on, it's normal. The cat toy table. I want a cat table. Oh my god. Was it curious? Like a cat toy? And if I'm very not mistaken, it's the Paul Halik original. What? He made it? You mean the victim from the IS-7 incident, sir, Mr. Artie Frost? No matter how murky his name or morals were, there is no denying his skill. This is a genuine work of art. I heard someplace that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentrics. What do you think he was? I don't know about Halik, but Larry is definitely an eccentric. Is that all there is to look at? It's like, yeah, it's a pile of blood, all right. Certainly. Did I even get any evidence? No? Well, all right. Is there a book out of place? Secret corridor? Can't be easy reading books that size, or lifting them for that matter. And the committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking. All this stuff around is kind of my forte. They should have given me a call. When we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done. Yeah, I was just joking, sir. I can't be carrying stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do. I was joking too, detective, but why are you planning on taking the stairs? There's nothing sort of glaring. Who are these people up there? That looks like, well, it's kind of behind me, but that kind of looks like Von Karma with his little staff. I don't know if these are real people or not. Let's talk to... we're probably going to have to bother them, but let's talk to the cop. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Yes, sir. You need a special key card to enter, sir. Interesting. So not just anybody can enter? In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been... Yes, sir. A member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing. The hearing. My hearing. Which would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. Oh. Sorry to intrude. Is it going to be her? Oh, it's Franziska! Yay! She hasn't shown up this game yet.
Who are... Huh? What's that, Grandma? I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl.
Uh-oh.
So, you two know each other?
It's been too long, Grandma Hurts. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth. What's she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. Claudion! Miles... My face... Wait. Oh! Mary fuck kill? Ooh. That's tough. I don't want to kill any of them. You can't do this to me. Oh, what? But. I mean, I don't know. All right. Listen, I don't want to do this, but I think we gotta kill Phoenix. Cause I'm fucking Miles and marrying Gumshoe. But I'm not happy about it. Don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow. No matter where in the world that might be. Catoid, if you're new to stream, I would love to know a few things about you. Your favorite food, your favorite cute thing, and your pronouns. And if you're like, hey, Comfy Catboy, what are your pronouns? I'll tell you them. Ooh, it's lagging a little bit.
Yay!
Hell yeah! Which means there must have been some kind of international which means there must have been some kind of international angle to this case, yes? Favorite food, mac and cheese. Hell yeah, that's a good choice. What kind of mac and cheese? Like, Kraft? Or, and if so, what box? What, like, kind? Is normal? Because I used to get the thick and creamy and spirals, but I can't get Kraft anymore. I haven't popped into a stream for a while, but I'm going to watch it now to pass the time. Hell yeah, Inkstar. Welcome, baby. Listen to my dulcet tones. You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. Wow. And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. Minecraft should make Kraft mac and cheese. Come on. So the smuggling ring is involved then. Cute thing, cats of all kinds. Hell yeah. Love it. That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Burns a Hide, hell yeah. Well, welcome, baby. I see she means to be as helpful as ever. Imagine square pasta. That exists. Square pants pasta. They made that. Cube pasta? No, I don't know.
Ms. Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves, too, if you wouldn't mind.
I'd mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, you danged varmint. Don't need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, get. Just remember it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important. Who you calling a granny, little missy? Eek! I'm sorry.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay.
As in, Kay Faraday?
Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but very well.
Let me a good Italian sausage sandwich. Green bell peppers and onions. That sounds good. I've never had that, though. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. You won't regret it. Of course. I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. We owe you, sir, big time. I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Ah! Well, Grandma Hurt, will you allow them to examine the body?
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon. But are you sure about this? Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense. Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps. Would I ever play Red Dead? Maybe. I have it, but, I don't know. It's a long one. That's a real long. I know these are long, but, like, maybe. I've thought about it. I don't know what I'm planning on streaming when this game's over. I don't stream like too often. Most of our content is on the Let's Play channel. We just listen. I'm probably gonna announce this multiple times today, but Cozy Cat Girl and I have a Let's Play channel. Over the holidays, we skyrocketed from about 400 subs to now 1,300. Beastie Ball's on the. I'll tell you. I'll give you a little primer, G-Mama. That's on the short list for Comfy Cozy Play videos. So that'll be an interesting one. But yeah, we upload 6 days a week at present on the Let's Play channel. There's a lot of Shadow and Kirby and all sorts of fun Sonic stuff. Check it out. You won't regret it. Play UFO 50. Man, that's an interesting one too. There's 50 games in there. How am I gonna play 50 games? The new indie hits like Ballionaire? What is Ballionaire? Is that like Bingle Bingle? Would you rather go to a coffee shop, Hades? From Hades or Hades Kid Icarus? Kid Icarus? I don't know the Kid Icarus Hades. What about Hades from Hercules? Jeez, that one.
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay?
Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation, should things turn sour. Hades from Hades is a beehole. Yeah, he trapped his kid or whatever. What about Just Crow Things? What is that? Yeah, if you guys, listen, if you guys have... So, I kind of was talking about this. Hades nuts! No! You got me. Ballionaire is a pachinko roguelike. You get to play stuff on the board for the ball to bonk into. I love that. Sounds great. Is that on Steam? Listen, okay. Let me just we're gonna pause the game for a moment. I'm gonna talk about the Let's Play channel more for a second. A zoom in. I think every shooter has a zoom in button. I love it. It's my favorite. I'm like, this is important. I gotta check out Ballionaire. I love Balatro. I've been playing the ever-loving Hecky Doodle out of Balatro. But I have not heard of Ballionaire. So basically, y'all, what we're trying to do right now with the Let's Play channel is that we're kind of we're focusing our efforts a little bit. And we're trying to plan things out a little more in advance. Right. So basically, we're going to be taking an approach of like, God, there's no music for that. Hold on. We're going to be taking approach of like, is this going to open? That's an ad. There we go. Just so it's not silence for a second. We are going to be maintaining kind of the general vibe of how we've been releasing videos on that channel. Where we have our one long play video and then kind of 2 other games that we're playing through, and everything else is gonna, like, kind of, we're gonna be testing out a lot of games, so there's probably gonna be a lot more one-shots in the future, right? So with that said, if you guys have game suggestions, the Discord is the best place to tell them to us. And we can, because like, you're gonna tell me stuff during stream, and I'm gonna be like, oh, that sounds fun, and then I'm gonna, like, immediately forget because I have ADHD, despite my best efforts. I believe that... yeah, I'm gonna change the name. There is a server in here called Video Ideas, but I'm gonna change it to, Video Game Suggestions. And I'm gonna say, I've changed the name of this channel to so y'all can suggest games we can play on Comfy Cozy Play. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Alright. Kitty lover. Hello, I'm a kitty. What up? Remember that game? Yay! So, if you guys are not in the Discord, I would highly recommend checking it out. I'm gonna stop this music now. And we'll get back to the mystery, because I do want to examine this dead body. Alright, baby. Boop, bop, beep, boop. Shwow! God, she really does sort of look like a real puppet, like an actual puppet. Alright, the body. She looks familiar, but it doesn't look like Kay Faraday. Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her. I think we knew that already, Detective. Our Kay's standing right over there, after all. You're making cookies today. What flavor? What kind? The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could be she worked in one of the offices here in the building. Perhaps, but for now, she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? I'm gonna scour the scene. Yeah, I mean, maybe this right there. This book. What the? That's Kay's promise notebook. It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while. Opinion on Mega Man? I love Mega Man. Dearly. At some point, we'll probably play, on the channel. Because he talked about, because I grew up with, the Mega Man X. And so, like, lemon raspberry, come on, that's so bussin'. You can't do this to me. Oh no, kitty lover. When in doubt, just go with your gut. Sugar cookies with lemon and almonds? Yo, baby. You ever hear of Gunvolt? That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of that game. But yeah, I love Mega Man to pieces, but at Mega Man X, the first 3 games are amazing. And I wish they made another Mega Man. I don't know why they dropped Mega Man. They haven't made a new Mega Man in like a long-ass time. Why? The time is now. Of the Azure. Wait. Which? Whomst? Azure Dreams? It's a PS1 game that I like. Indeed. Promises. Kay's promises to Daddy. Promise number 1, never take things from a stranger. Promise number 2, never go anywhere with a stranger. A book of vows made by a child to her father. The time is right. Meow! Mega Man 0. Mega Man 0? Wait, what's that? Like, is that its own game? Capcom hates Mega Man more than Mega Man haters. That's wild, because it's good. Just make more Mega Mans. They can't be that hard to make. Azure Striker Gunvolt. Oh, a Mega Man inspired franchise. Ooh. I picked up, I don't remember the name of it, but it's like the Mega Man-esque roguelike. It's like 20XX or something. But what exactly is it doing here? Promise 3, always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Promise 4, never cry in front of strangers. Promise 5, always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I'm curious about that. Oh, I just remembered something Detective Bad told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station. What? Evidence went missing from police custody. Detective Bad said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice. What could this mean, and why did it turn up here of all places? Now they're winter cookies? Hell yeah, I like that. Put a little powdered sugar on them? Forget about it. You there, what do we know about this notebook, officer? The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. So that's how she became Kay. Talk about a red herring! Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though. Oh, Christmas. Okay. I was like, maybe you mean Chinese New Year? I'll just roll with it. I don't know. Timeline for the first 11. Yeah. Oh, Mega Man 0. Oh. I played... Maybe I'm just being crazy right now. I don't... probably I would see a Mega Man 0 game and be like, oh, right, I know what that is. Those other ones after Mega Man 0, I don't know. But I do know, like, Mega Man Legends. What about the network? Are Battle Network? Is that its own universe? I put powdered sugar on a birthday cake. No! Oh, God. No, if we only had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. All right, let's investigate at all. Let's look at this candelabra. You think this could be the murder weapon? Too much flour on my fingers. No! That's all right. A 3-armed candelabra. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that could have well been made by those 3 spikes. A candle? Album? Not quite, Detective. A candelabra. A candle holder, in other words. Oh, I got you. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month. Battle Network's a whole different timeline. Where Dr. Light has a game. Whoa. I want to pick those up, but I probably won't play them, so I'm being realistic. I played them emulated like a number of years back, and that was fun. But you know. Who in this age? Who does that in this day and age? All right. Okay. All right, Gumshoe, you're so broke. It seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point. You think she had something to do with how she died? No, this scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding on to something. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Yes, sir, right away. What is that? Wait, I know. It's a loyalty card, probably from a store. Ouch! It's a key card. Why, sir, why? The question we should be asking is, what does it open? Frosting recipe calls for a pound of powdered sugar. That's as much flour as in the cookies. Oh my god. That's a lot. That's a lot of sugar. Pure white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket, the buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side. What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right, no? Not on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left. Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff. I also have noticed that. I don't know why. Well, because like I bought a bunch of flannels a long time ago, and I guess some of them were like technically women's flannels, but they fit me just fine. They didn't like have any, you know what I mean? I don't know. But except that the buttons were on the other side, and it always threw me for a loop when I wore those particular flannels. It was very funny. Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff. This is common knowledge, Detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait, what's this in the pocket? A pair of gloves, also white. They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. She's got a corsage. There's something pinned to the jacket here. A piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off pretty roughly. Uh-oh. We have the rest of the flour on us. Oh, jeez. Hell yeah, G-Mama. The victim's hair is caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something, huh? Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. It doesn't look as if there is anything in the chest pocket. Nothing except this hole right here. By the look of how the fabric was torn, I think it was pierced by something sharp. Can't keep your coins in there now. They'd all fall right out. Have you never heard of the change purse, Detective? Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right? There is a fresh dead body in front of you both. Come on. I give up. Okay, well, I guess I'll deduce with this.
Eureka!
Judging by its appearance, I'd say that the flour Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim, and now Kay is going to be tied to the murder. Gloves prevent someone from leaving fingerprints. Can you test the insides of gloves? Probably, depending on the glove. I bet you could. But that wouldn't, you know, I feel like that wouldn't be useful in a lot of situations. Unless you could prove that I don't know. Like, if the gloves were left at the scene of the crime or something. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric. Indeed. Let's make a closer comparison. The torn edges match up exactly. You got one heck of an eye, sir. If the flower belonged to the victim,
This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Rose! It's a lot of strawberry jam, that's right.
if someone had a receipt, yeah.
Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect.
What? But there's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't a murderous bone in her body.
Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion. For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth?
For better or for worse, yes. Okay, so that's like everything that's there, so am I able to... Was it her that got in here with her own key card? I would imagine that the victim's key card probably gains access to this room, wouldn't you? Let me go find out, sir. I'm back. They found some details on the key card in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said. So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely.
Assuming that the key card actually belonged to her, yes.
Indeed.
Sheep bop boop bop. Wow!
It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim.
Then, am I really Kay? Can you really be sure?
Of course we're sure. What are you talking about?
Thank you. And that person lying there is someone you may have murdered, but that's all we can say for now.
No, there's no way she did it. Isn't that right, sir? Indeed, I don't believe the Kay we know could have done something like this.
You're becoming a real softy, Miles Edgeworth. Well, look who it is again.
Ugh, I know that voice. Oh, it's a winner. Those 2 puzzle pieces are my only brain cells whenever I wish to form thoughts.
His voice is like, with a winning smile and a #1 name in the business, it is I, Prosecutor Eustace Winner.
And her.
Please forgive the intrusion.
I have her call him Augustus, if that's confusing later.
Step away from that body, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. This case is mine, and it's what the victim would have wanted.
You knew the victim.
So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will. Now that I'm here, everything is gonna be all right.
This guy sucks so much, he's an idiot.
Whoever did this will live to regret it. I'll show them what. Miles Edgeworth, who is this imbecile?
Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him.
Franziska von Karma, I presume. My apologies, I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel at your service.
Yeah, her outfit rules. It's too bad she's a rude lady.
And the deceased in this case is... Rosie Ringer, attorney at law and a member of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
I see, that would explain the key card. So you're the lead prosecutor.
Yep, which means this case will be solved in...
Your voice sounds like the Canadians of South Park.
You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy. If you want to know my name, all you have to do is... Ow! Stop babbling and tell me. No, it's Eustace Winner.
I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room.
Mr. Guy in charge, here, this is from Grandma. What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings. Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth.
This isn't a game, Mr. Winner.
All right, that's me done. See you next stiff. Yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right now. We're out of here, everybody. Stay healthy.
Everybody is so chipper. But, like, there's a dead body right fucking there. I know they're desensitized to it. What's with people in this game having weapons where they shouldn't? Yeah. The universe, this game isn't like, people are always like, that's not how the law works. And it's like, y'all, that nothing in this world is like the regular world.
Let's see. So the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died.
Augustus. It was a counter hole that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gaval? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everyone, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all. No, that would be a tragedy. Yeah, the one without a weapon is Gumshoe. Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. I live in the Mega Man Archie comics. The law works like Ace Attorney. Does it? In what specific way? Noodles do sound good. I got half a burrito bowl waiting for me after stream. I'm excited to consume. Coroner's findings, data jotted down in my org. So stab wounds to the chest, head injury sustained post-mortem. Okay. Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday. What? What the heck are you talking about? I think Augustus's meaning was very clear. Miss Faraday is the murderer, and though she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct? You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object, loudly and forcefully. As if and as if further confirmation were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine.
Fine. This isn't anything but fine, okay?
I still don't remember anything. So, maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember.
The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is her wish that our confessions cleanse us. Yeah, what does she keep striking with that gavel? That's a good question. Like, court is held almost like Ace Attorney. There's even a right look-alike. Oh, that's funny. No, it's so, like, Ace Attorney is so popular that it has bled into quite a lot of kind of, at least Japanese, like, weeb culture a little bit. She didn't confess. No, these two are terrible, and I hate them. I'm moving my chair, sorry. She applauds your commitment to the cause of justice, as do I. Judge Cavell, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield, not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations. Then allow me prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth. Yeah, you can't confess to a crime. But legal in America, you can confess to whatever, even if it's a lie. And they'll just be like, you're done. They call it the human race because someone has to win it, and that someone is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anyone else did. Kay Faraday is the murderer, no doubt about it. Shrink. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving. Which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. Well, but... Deductive genius. That was a total mess. And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing. True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either. It's alright, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him. My deductions aren't acts of divine intervention, you know. It wouldn't hold up in court. Well, but like it would. It would, and it has. Lots of times. Like the police, not to get too whatever, but the police definitely are trained to make people confess to things, even if they didn't do it. And then if you confess to something, it's extremely difficult for you to win a case, because what are you going to do? Oh, you've got a written confession, right? But then you're like, well, they're not, a jury's going to side with the cops probably. But that does happen constantly and all the time. So never, if you ever get arrested or detained by the police, literally don't say a word. Ask for a lawyer. And don't fucking talk to the cops one word at all. Even if you're completely innocent. But also if you're guilty, because you will be, that'll be a lot easier to get you off of the crime if there is not any evidence of you saying anything that, whatever, right? Just don't talk to cops, straight up. Well, Miles Edgeworth, I'd hate for you to disappoint me. Very talented voice acting, thank you. Amnesia means you can't be trusted. Yeah, amnesia's tricky because, like, I feel like probably a lot of people fake it, too. How to not be in court. Don't get caught. Also that. But in the event that you do, I will be sure to freely let you know. In an ideal world, yeah. They call it the human race.
Hold it!
Start pressing stuff. There are 2 major flaws with the statement you just made. Flaws? In a statement of mine? I don't make mistakes. It's literally impossible. And that's a 3rd flaw right there. You're just trying to confuse me. It's a cheap tactic even for you. Well, it won't work because I'm the world champion of not getting confused, so there. Star, hello, good morning. Did it just say crime? Hell yeah. How are you feeling, Star? Do you feel a lot better? You keep cracking your whip randomly. What am I supposed to think? Listen, it's never ending, I assure you. I won this race too. I saw it before anybody else does.
Hold it!
I ate a whole big ass breakfast, but like, I feel hungry, which means I'm dehydrated. Oh my god, you got amnesia back in 2005. Oh my goodness, that's so scary. How long are we talking? Oh my goodness. I feel way better. Okay, hell yeah, that's good. Excuse me for snuffling. Back stuff is no joke, but it can be remedied. With rest. Okay. Would you mind explaining the grounds for your accusation in a little more detail? Well, if you insist. Prepare to be wild, Edgeworth. I figured it all out before anybody else had even the chance. Before I even saw the scene. No, before I even heard about this thing. I knew it right away. She did it. She's the murderer. It can't be anyone else. Eek! Your grounds? Yeah, sorry. I was just getting to that. She snuck into the committee.
Hold it!
Oh, really? And what was it she was trying to steal?
Well,
a file. A very particular file. One pertaining to... It's so funny. Like, I don't know what the deal is with the... None of the graphics go all the way up. They are, like, 1 pixel off. I don't know if y'all can tell, but, like, you can see, like, 1 pixel at the very top here. I don't know why that is that way. One pertaining to your professional conduct, in fact, Mr. Edgeworth. And you can prove that she needed this file badly enough to steal it. Oh, there will be no need to go into that. Will there, Mr. Prosecutor? No, that, won't be necessary. What? Please, Mr. Winner, continue. I love not paying attention to IRL things. I really should do. It's hard to do that. Respect not wanting to go into detail. Yeah. But don't trust cops. I think, yeah, don't automatically trust cops, but just never trust cops. Assume any cop, literally any cop, does not have your best interests in heart. You have to, in this world, you gotta protect number 1. Don't let politeness or fucking anything, even the fact that you didn't do whatever crime or whatever, get in the way of that. Because if you're gonna go to court, you're gonna go to court over whatever, and you need to put your best foot forward. Took about a couple days. Memories didn't even come back for about a week. But even then, not entirely sure if I remembered anything. Oh my gosh. God, that's so scary. I'm glad you're, I'm glad that you passed that, but oh my goodness. Woo! Which means nobody could have killed her but Rosie Ringer.
Hold it!
Shboop-boop. And you have proof that it's only been... Ruinous Ghost with a 2-year... Wait, hold on. Yes. 24 months? That's 2 years! Oh my goodness. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Ghost, did you see the YouTube? Where we gained like 1,000 subscribers in a couple weeks almost. I'm very excited about it. I'm telling everyone. Okay. You have proof that it could only have been Kay who committed the murder. Nope! Then might I suggest you try looking into other possible suspects with all due haste. For that, I believe, would be the winning approach here. The winning approach?
overruled.
According to the reports we've received, the police have found no signs of anyone else's involvement. So you're accusing Kay based on that alone, a little tenuous even for you. And suggesting that there are other possible suspects when there clearly aren't, isn't? Fantastic news, thank you! Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. If only I had something that could prove Kay didn't do it. This is obviously a setup, plain and simple.
You don't have to...
It's alright, Kay. The truth will come out, I promise. I just need you to give me a little more time.
Okay.
Kay isn't capable of murder. There's no way she killed Ms. Ringer. But I have to prove that somehow, or she'll remain a suspect. Okay. So... she snuck into the committee. Nobody... Okay, so let me look at my ding-dang evidence. Nobody but her. Oh yeah, let's look at our evidence, I guess. The vase is a very unique shape. If it were removed from a dusty shelf or something, it would be immediately obvious what had been standing there. Bloody. The prongs of each arm are covered in blood. The spacing matches that of the wounds in the victim's chest. But is this really the murder weapon? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, that's certainly deep, but like, okay. Preliminary findings: place of time of death sometime late last night. Cause of death is the set of 3 puncture wounds on the left side of the chest, inflicted by a candle holder. Victim also suffered a head injury post-mortem. The remarks: prominent burn mark on the back of victim's right hand. Hilda Hertz. Here's the photo. Yeah, I mean, all right. These boots are crazy. Yeah, the blood on the head. I guess she fell. Yeah, so I don't. That doesn't really make much sense if she was already dead. I guess some blood could leak out if you fell hard enough, but we've gotten into true crime and stuff in the past couple years to make me wiser to stuff like that. Yeah, true crime is so interesting. We watched Cozy and I were going real hard on true crime, like docs on Netflix and Hulu and whatever else. We watched one that was like kind of a bummer, so we took a big break, but we've been getting back into it. There's a YouTube channel we really like called Dr. Insanity that has recently it's kind of like police cam true crime, but like but lately in the past like half a year or so, the production value on that guy's videos have gotten like especially crazy, and like they're really telling like a whole ass like mystery. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, this doesn't really, I don't know. I mean, I feel like she just came in here.
Objection!
Yeah, okay. Dr. Insanity. Yeah, Dr. Insanity rules. It's a very good channel. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Winner? It certainly sounds like you are.
What can I say? Winners know where winners go, and I'm number 1, and 2, and 3!
In other words, the majority of your work is second, and if not third rate.
Why do you always have to make fun of me?
You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this keycard.
What do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here. Don't you?
Have you no shame?
Eek!
Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay?
Of course I do. She did it. Faraday's the killer.
And perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this without a keycard.
You know, there was yeah.
A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have keycards. Therefore, only they can enter. Precisely. Why is she agreeing with me? Please, take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier.
Hydrate, posture check.
Head pats will work. I don't know if you know Mr. Ballin, but I got on his YouTube, TikTok. And they have a really deep dive on the podcast. Ooh, okay. I've never heard of them. Good Sling! Happy Catterday. Hello, how are you? Happy Catterday. Good morning. Good time zone. It's 10:30. Maybe it's not morning for you anymore. As you can see, the door to this room was opened at 12:52 a.m. with Ms. Ringer's keycard. Boop. We cannot know for certain, of course, but who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Ms. Ringer and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement? I don't know why Twitch Mobile isn't letting me use my channel points. No! The reason is that Twitch Mobile sucks butthole. Let me tell you that. Butthole. Took the day off. Hell yeah! What are you gonna do with your day? What fun, nice, relaxing thing. It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. For one, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another. Yeah, Kay didn't know the woman, I'm sure of it.
Overruled.
How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, detective. There is no place for guesswork in the courtroom or at a crime scene. Hard evidence is what is required. In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another? Yeah, but of course. She's always doing that. It's like, you need to provide evidence. Like, where the fuck's your evidence, lady? What? I have here a letter. Dr. Hertz found it in the victim's chest pocket. Another one of the victim's possessions, and you kept this to yourself until now. You know, when I'm listening to the story, and I'm like, I understand that there's a stereotype that the spouse partner did it, but I understand. Just be different. And it turns out the same. It's true! It's terrible. It's way too common in our very bad country. You planned for this, didn't you? Is that why? It was a candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gabriel? It's very kind of you to share the corner. This just happened. We just saw this. Perhaps you should leave it there. Don't disturb your voice. Ha ha ha! Shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Kay. This would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices in a plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing. No. Wait, so your principal suspect is Ms. Kay Faraday for the second crime as well as Ms. Ringer's murder. Shkoodly boop. I'm the principal suspect? Don't listen to her. It's all lies, all of it. You're not like that. You'd never do any of the stuff they're accusing you of. And how do you explain the letter, detective? Like Mr. Winner, I suspected that Judge Gavel herself had some proof to support her accusation, but I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive. Nicely done, Gavel. Thank you, Augustus.
Hold it!
Hold it, indeed. We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you'd better have answers. Would you mind if I handled this, Eustace? Bemagas! Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground! Can't let them steamroll me into this. On this. I have to find a way to take back the advantage. Yeah, interrogate her. As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquainted. It seems Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind, but for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer. She's good. Better than ever, even. Think you could take her down, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course. Don't do this out of pride, Miles Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on someone else's time. Hey, whose side are you on, sir? There is only one side to be on, Scruffy, the side of the truth. Uh-oh. Sounds like the kid's got something to say. Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be on the winning. Ah! Quiet, you. My thoughts exactly. Well, okay. So, yeah, we got merch also. We got Comfy Cozy Play, merch. Hold on. Just a quick listen. If you're new here, we've had a lot of breaks, but like, We got these very fun pins. I'm so excited about these. God, they're gorgeous. Let me tell you, baby. And we got stickers, and we're gonna be adding, you know, more things going forward to this store. So check it out, baby. I would love for you to see it. Drawn by Star Spice, who is here in chat. His name is John B. Allen, but at some point his middle initial got squished in with his last name, his username. So he's known as Mr. Ballin. That's lovely. Hell yeah. Okay, so I take issue with the thing about the chest pocket. Because let me press this.
Hold it!
Because I thought that's what got stabbed. We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves. Whoa! A raid, Azulite 8. Welcome. How was an arcade full of cats? How full of cats was it? Twitch isn't allowing me to redeem. Are you on mobile? Star was having that same issue. Have a great stream. Thank you so much. You go have a lovely post stream, it sounds like. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume. Okay, I did take issue with that. It's simple. The police's number one priority was handing it over to me. The victim had kept it on the left side of her chest, next to her heart, in other words, to indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought to justice. I meant to say that I understand the stereotype. Yeah, I got you. But it does happen a lot, though. Sometimes, like, stereotypes like that, there's often a reason why that, you know what I mean? I have little interest in supplemental speculations about Ms. Ringer's desires, but one thing does interest me, the fact that you said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket. It is the truth, as the goddess is my witness. That is where the letter was found, there is no doubt about it. Same place where she was stabbed with the candelabrum. I think that might prove to be a very important clue. Can't imagine Kay writing a letter like that, but unless we can get more out of the Judge Gavel, I don't think we'll be able to prove that she didn't. Okay, so I didn't get a new statement, but... I mean, I certainly feel like,
Objection!
Yeah. I forgot what I was typing. Oh, you're Gucci, baby. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest... So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching. The voices of the dead fight to be heard, and even then they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us that Miss Faraday is her killer. Your heated pad arrived? Hell yeah! We got one of those microwavable ones, like the hot and cold, but it's only ever hot. I think you may have misheard her, Your Honor, or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you.
Hey, you take that back!
Perhaps we should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead. By all means, if I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on her left side. No! How is she this dumb? Are you kidding? Yes, I'm afraid so. You claim that the letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket. Right where she was stabbed by the candle holder. Indeed, 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one to the letter. Miraculous, no? Well, Judge Gavel, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. That the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on Kay. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. Clara Duckford! How is card shopping? Listen, was it real stinky? Did you get the stink machine to work? Or is it still failing? Oh, welcome Raiders. If you perhaps do not know who I am, my name is Comfy Catboy. That's Miles Edgeworth. He's no one's boyfriend, and yeah, everyone's boyfriend at the same time. I got the big fancy Distinguerator. Hell yeah. All right, babies. We're playing a visual novel mystery game. And we're at the beginning of this case. There's intrigue, there's mystery. I'd love it if you stuck around and hear me do all the silly voices. But Clara, of course, if you got to do post-stream care, have a bathroom, eat a food, whatever you got to do, baby. We're gonna carry. Thank you for trusting the community with me. All right. And if that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly also forged this letter. No! Howligans, baby. It's clear that the culprit intended to frame Kay by means of that letter. And you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Objection!
No, Faraday did it! The letter it was in her other pocket, yeah!
Huh? Seriously?
The whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported it must have meant their left. Ah!
But don't eat a bathroom and have a food. I mean, listen, I'm not your dad. You do what you want. Objection! Do I still have the objection? I think I removed it. No. Objection!
Ah!
Stop your foolish floundering, you foolishly foolish fool! Or are you just that incurably foolish?
Why do you keep weapon man? Stop making fun of my deductions. Yeah!
There, I saved you the trouble of disciplining him. Yes, even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it had indeed been placed somewhere on her left side. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report, not unless that report was given by you. Got him!
Gavel, say something!
No objections? Good. Then allow me to continue. Got him! Going to go to orthodontist. Hell yeah! Sounds good. Get them teethers looked at. We have established the existence of a second suspect.
No, I haven't. The murderer had to get in here, remember? Who else could have gotten in apart from Faraday and Ringer?
Whoever it was would have needed a key card. Judge Cavell proposed that the killer entered the room together with the victim. But what if there was something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself? It's a lot of tomfoolery. This piece of evidence points to another suspect other than K. Yeah, to whoever that is.
Take that!
I guess. Yeah. Look again at the key card report provided by Judge Cavell a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's key card was used at 12:52 a.m. But you will note that someone else's key card is also listed.
A mystery person who could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean? This other person entered at 10:15 p.m., so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility.
Bump.
Except I'm afraid it is.
Where's your evidence, Your Honor?
My evidence? I am the evidence, detective. It was my key card.
What the hell? That's gonna matter later.
There's nothing suspicious about a committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there?
You've suspected yourself? Perhaps not. But that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled. What utter nonsense. What would I have to do? What would I have had to gain from...
Objection!
I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had.
Overruled. I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime?
Zogarth, hello. Use this in the Ace Attorney game. Of course that's suspicious. She's so bullheadedly stubborn. Gavel got longer. It's extendo.
I use my key card, that much is true. But my reason for entering this room is far from questionable.
Then perhaps you'd like to tell us why.
I'd love her if she wasn't such a butthole. I had business here in the committee chamber. There were certain preparations to make.
Preparations? Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for.
I'm ready for her to have a
turnabout.
I'd be a good guy, but, like, she's a very bad guy still right now, currently.
But I am sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess.
Yeah! Not hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they were going to use against me. To relieve me.
The typos in this game are unreal. To relieving me of my badge.
There's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Wow, what a disaster. How do you make this sort of typo? Alright, children, that's enough. It's good to keep our skills and tongues sharp, especially when we're young. But that'll do for now. Who's this? Who in the... Hello? Who are you? Ah, really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective. Oh, Why is he squeezing his beard? Why is there sweat coming out of his beard? I hate this. He disappeared, you know. I hope he's out there somewhere, living his best life. You'll have to forgive me, it's just, I get so emotional. The tears, they're just, I can't stop them. Oh. Chairman Winner. Uh-oh. 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 That's not good. Winner? Oh my God. Oh, he's got tears in his goggles! Is his whole deal crying? Is he a cry boy? Why has he got so many badges? Hello? What's going on here? Ah, Verity, my gal. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame. And this is young Francisca I see before me. Dear child, when did you get so big? Uncle Winner, it's been far too long. That's so formal. I thought we were like family. You used to sit on my knee and shout, Uncle Winner, at the top of your little lungs. Ah, but time goes by so fast. Oh, one can't help but shed a tear or a million. Dad, why did I die? What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered, and you're in charge of the case, my boy. He has that many badges because he's a winner. Yeah, you got me there. What is this? Bring your pops to work day?
Silence. Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
Now, Verity. There's no need to bring all that up. I'm just a heartless old man, really. Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness. I am Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I'm Excelsius Winner, father to this idiot boy, among other things. Wait, he called him an idiot? That's so funny. Yeah, my kid, he's a fucking fuck up. Don't mind him. My wife and I were so happy he was born. And now she's gone too. Oh, heaven only knows to where.
Dad, here, use my handkerchief.
Thank you, son. You're a good boy in your own silly way. But you are a stupid fuck up. Like father, like son, I suppose, though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool. Well, Verity, how goes the investigation?
Thank you for asking, sir. We have identified a prime suspect, 1K Faraday. We are currently trying...
Objection!
You don't have nearly enough to make her as your prime suspect, and you know it. The kid is stupid as hell, but I love him. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter?
Objection!
I told you, that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong puck. Ah! Don't test my patience.
All right, that's enough. Let's all just calm down, shall we?
I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies.
I think you've all made your cases very clearly, except for you, Eustace.
What? But Dad!
We are prosecutors, and it is our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or a motive. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as thieves seems pretty apt based on what I've heard. Kay's no criminal. She's helped us catch the bad guys loads of times. She seems like a kiss-up, yeah. All that schooling for law and still called stupid as hell. Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us... Ah, it's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young. What the hell? But, circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough. What the heck is that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is oh so precious, and we have so little of it. And there are so many other cases. I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you? All right, Miss K. Faraday. Time to come along quietly.
Yes, sir.
You're not taking her. She's innocent, I tell you.
To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself. It is an act so brazen a hearing won't be necessary at all. Are you prepared for Mr. Edgeworth to lose his badge over this detective?
What? So either Kay goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge? What the heck am I supposed to do?
You use his badge to shield yourselves. Oh, how the committee, too, has fallen.
Kay, you're innocent. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind.
She has amnesia if you just hopped in.
And I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal.
Your contrition has been noted, Miss Faraday, and will be conveyed to the goddess of justice.
He's an arsonist.
What in the world should I do? When I was little, all I wanted to be was like my father. Gregory Edgeworth, to become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now, my fate is tied up to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here.
I guess this is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Yeah. Judge Gavelle, a moment, please.
Yes, what is it?
Your badge? What is the meaning of this? I am returning it. From this day forth, I am a prosecutor no longer.
Mr. Edgeworth!
What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now! Yeah, his name, FNAF. Yeah, it's FNAF. You're giving it all up just like that? You can't mean it, sir. Tell me you're kidding. Please. If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me? I have one duty and one duty alone, to pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free. Got him, boys. I'll carve my own path, one I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here.
Objection!
Are you running away from the Von Karma from me? Say what you will, Francisca, you won't change my mind. So you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this, never!
No, this is all my fault!
Well, she can't run away. She's under arrest.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me!
Wait, Kay, don't go! You're literally... Hold on. You stay right where you are, detective. But, sir, I'm not a prosecutor anymore. Don't say that! Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always there, right by your side. There's no need for you to do that now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. Sheesh. Wow, now. This ain't no good, is it? Now, we've let a dangerous criminal run free. We didn't even attempt at all to stop her. Not one of us moved an inch from our spots to stop the accused. I tried, and yet it's never enough. There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far. She'd better not. I'll be very disappointed in you if she does. All right, they're plotting a plot most foul. She doesn't like it either. Maybe she's being manipulated. Well, hell yeah, babies. That rules. How long? Let me look at the next section. Is the next section kind of long? I don't know. I think that it is. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna call it here, but we'll have a just chatting for a minute. Let me play more music. We won't end stream just this moment, but no more Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, baby. That's another charge on our record. Okay, so we'll go back. It might be kind of laggy when I go here. No, it's fine, actually. Okay. We're gonna quit this game. Quitting it. Alright, baby.
Hell yeah.
Alright, babies. I'm so excited, and I just cannot hide it. I mentioned before, I want to talk more about the YouTube channel a little bit. I'm very, very excited about it. So up to this point, we started the channel. What is our oldest, our first video? Let me go with my oldest. 5 months ago. So we've been at this for not even half a year. It looks like the first episode was July 14th. So a little under 6 months. And we have taken the channel all the way this far with just effectively starting from zero. And at this end, we've kind of been like I know for me, like I've never not been taking it seriously or anything, but I've definitely kind of, you know, I kind of have a motto with my own work where I'm kind of like, hey, I could spend 1,000,000 hours on this, and like, how you say, make it like, on, like, a thumbnail, or, like, I could spend, like, a ton more time on, like, this or that, or the editing, or any of that stuff. But I tried to, I feel like this music is a little too loud. I have tried, in a general sense, to try and kind of, like, match the workload with, like, the item, right? And so, like, people were enjoying the channel, but it was still kind of a small thing, and, like, I feel like it's hard to want to, like, kind of go the extra mile for kind of quote unquote like nothing, you know what I mean? But the channel is now growing. Like, a shift has happened. Show, hello, how are you? Good to see you. How's being a dragon? And so now that we've kind of had this amount of a boom, things are kind of going a lot more quickly. And so Cozy and I have been kind of making a point to, we've kind of like had some discussions about it, and we're really gonna try and like put the channel a lot more at the forefront, and kind of have a lot more of a plan, and like kind of have more kind of like, because a lot of times it's like, oh, we have a weekend day, let's just like record some, and then we'll record some, and it's like great and everything, but it's all real loose goose, lax, you know, we're just like, I don't know, we'll try and do this and we'll do that, and we'll kind of just like see what happens. But now we are kind of making a point to, you know, like plan things out in advance, and we kind of have a lot more like, I'm setting up kind of like, you know, guidelines for things, so there's a little less mystery. We're gonna try and record a lot of stuff like ahead of time, so that we have a backlog, so we're not like scrambling if we are unable to do a recording on a weekend or something. So there's a lot of good stuff. Oh, excuse me, good stuff in the works, in the wings, and I'm very excited to see it happening. Clara, thank you. And Star, thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm very excited for what's to come. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. We kind of have like this big short list of games that are on the horizon. But like the thing that helps most is views, and watch time. So like, if you want to support us, we want to make stuff that you enjoy watching. So, you know, your views help more than anything. But additionally, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but oh, that's the wrong thing. Not that. The Discord. I just edited one of the channels in there to be a game suggestion channel for the YouTube specifically. Because what we're going to try and do going forward is we're going to try and have a few games that we're kind of long playing. Like a Sonic, or like we just, you know, we've been playing Goose Game and stuff like that. Maybe potentially not with the intent of well, I guess I should say, like, these are games that probably we're gonna aim to beat, you know what I mean? And then everything else is gonna be a lot of like one shot. So we both combined have quite the Steam libraries with lots and lots of games that we haven't played even once. So this is gonna be a really good I think this is gonna be a good way to kind of like get more games in and kind of have a lot more diversified content. And so that's all very exciting, and I can't stop thinking about it and planning about it and doing all this stuff. I would really, you know, this feels like proof of concept sort of stuff. And it's all very exciting. So thank you all so much if you have subscribed. If you haven't, I would love it if you would check it out. There's no pressure, of course, but like, I think you'll like, if you're enjoying this stream, the YouTube videos are significantly funnier with the power of both of us combined. And I'm just so excited. I just can't hide it. Okay, with all that said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We'll continue this case tomorrow, 9 a.m. West Coast American time, but right now we are going to find somebody to raid. Who might be online, baby, baby? Oh, you know what? We got Star Prisms online. I want to raid Star Prism. They have their whole aesthetic is like bright sort of rainbow colors. It's very cool. Their model's like amazing. Okay, so we're gonna raid Star Prism. Star Prism. Shrouded long play, maybe, probably not. But the long play stuff is like we have a fun game after Paper Mario is done. Probably Paper Mario is a little too long to play a game like that for 30 episodes or something, but we have other games that we are excited to play. As a general reminder, this is my card. If anybody wants to find all my socials, this is the Comfy Cozy Play YouTube link yet again. And if you are a subscriber, we're going to copy and paste our raid message. And if you're not a subscriber, you can give it a think, but if you subscribe, you know, to the YouTube channel, that's free. This one, Twitch costs money, but YouTube, yo, baby, that's free AF. All right, I love you all to pieces. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. Oh, baby. We're going to go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie today, and I'm very excited about it because it's been out for a minute, and I've been jonesing. All right, have a lovely Wednesday. Goodbye, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Wow.